Hey guys, thanks again for watching my videos. Appreciate it. If you haven't yet done it, please subscribe, hit like, hit that bell notification so you get messages. You get notifications when I put out a new video. Hey, today I don't want to take too much of your time, but I'm struggling with something today. Those of you who are in the church world, which I think is probably most, well, maybe not be now. I've got this new group where with a bunch of singer songwriter musicians, and maybe you don't go to church, but if you do and you're familiar with what's going on right now with Rodney Howard Brown in the Tampa area, it's been very frustrating to me today. And I don't know all the details. I don't, I guess I have been a little bit condemnatory. Is that the word? I've condemned him a little bit today, which I shouldn't do. But he's been rather brash lately, and I've seen some of his comments about not going to submit to the government about all this and the clamping down of, bigger groups. And I get it. I mean, we all should get it. The more people are together during this time, this virus could spread. It could be a problem. And, a few weeks of uncomfortableness for us to save the people we love is not a bad thing. But when they take it to the extreme and they say that the government is trying to take away our ability, our freedom, our constitutional right, which I won't get into the details of all that because I don't know it well enough. My buddy Chris Kreider, he would know more, and maybe he can, make an amendment to put a comment on here to correct anything I say that's wrong or to, add to it, whatever. My main question that I want to talk to you about today, and I realize this is kind of totally off topic from what I'm doing, but it's not, because where I am with my music and everything is in ministry and wanting to be and wanting to help people, and anyway, the point I'm getting at is this: the question I have for any of you who know anything about the Bible, I'll ask one question, and hopefully this one question can settle it, or at the very least put the brakes on some of the things some people are saying, if they ever see this, which they may never see. I'm just kind of venting here for you, and if you want to share it with somebody who needs to hear it, please do. But here's the question. If you know your Bible, if you've read it at all, and I'll even narrow it down to the book of Acts, when did the church grow the most? When they were a brand new church, when did the church grow the most? I can give you the answer here if you like, and I probably should for those of you who don't know the Bible. But the church grew the most when it was under persecution. So my question is, why do people fear persecution so much? Why do people say, we live by faith and not by fear, so we're going to meet because we're afraid the government's going to take away our right to assemble? Well, the last I checked, as believers, we believe that God and His Word are more powerful than even the Constitution of the United States. I believe it. I try to live that way. I'm not perfect. I admit it. I get afraid sometimes that the government's going to do stupid things. Could they be setting us up for something future where they maybe create something like this and are able to do this again and use it to shut down churches? Absolutely, they could. It could happen. But I'm not going to live my life based on what could happen. I was running this through my head today too, and I'll be a little, again, off subject here again when I say there are some things I would rather have and not need than need and not have. One of them is a gun. I'm thankful for the Second Amendment. I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. But when it comes to living life based on what could happen, I hate things like that. I hate insurance. Insurance is one of the biggest scams, and I hate insurance because I have to buy it believing and hoping I'll never have to use it. So I have it. I guess in that case it's better to have it and not need it than even not. I don't know, maybe it isn't. It depends on how you look at it. I'm still mulling it over in here too. But all that to say, I say that a lot, don't I? I'll try to break that habit. When did the church grow the most? They grew the most in their times of persecution, and it's been like that down through history. But specifically in the book of Acts, when they were persecuted, everybody left Jerusalem except the apostles, and the church grew by leaps and bounds. So why in the world are we so worried about this? The end times are coming. It's going to happen. So why not just embrace it? And not necessarily embrace it at this point, because it's not happening right now. I don't believe it could be, but if it is, embrace. You believe it is, embrace it. Don't fight against it. It's what God ordained. So anyway, yeah, I'm venting now, and I'm probably wasting your time. But I appreciate you sticking around this long. I just got done doing my worship video, a song called Our God by Chris Tomlin. If you're familiar with it, look it up on Facebook and enjoy. And again, please subscribe, share my videos if you like them. And I hope this one's been at least a little encouraging to you. If you're one of those people that thinks Rodney Howard-Browne did the right thing, think about what I asked. If you're one of those people that thinks, like me, that Rodney Howard-Browne didn't do the right thing, again, ask that question when somebody argues with you about it. You know, are you afraid that the government, if you're living in faith and not in fear, then why are you afraid that the government is going to take away your rights? That's what I see going on, and that's hypocrisy, and we all do it. I stand here chief among you. Not pointing fingers, pointing them at me. So anyway, again, have a great day. Thanks for watching my video, and love you guys.